Some halters are designed fully as nylon. I don't agree with them because they cannot break. If the horse gets caught, he'll break his neck before he'll break that nylon
Yeah.
halter.
I was gonna ask you
So-
to look at our stuff because
Yeah.
we do have some of the,
Now, notice Max's is all nylon,
yeah,
but I take it off of him.
okay.
I don't leave it on him. Max didn't I have one with a leather top? Yeah. So if I'm gonna leave it on, he'll have a leather top, but, so
Well,
when.
maybe when you first got him and didn't know him well, it would have been good to have a leather.
Yes, I did, but it is anyway, all the time. You want something that's gonna break, okay? Because if they put pressure on it, it is better that they break this thing than they tear their fascia, break their neck. All up here is, is their spine, fascia. In here there's a components for where they swallow, all of that. So you do want it to break. But anyway, so, okay. So that's why you're not gonna go walking with this hanging, right? Because they'll step in it. You take the excess, make it a lead, hold behind here. And then you try to get some way, as fast as you can, the bridle off and put a halter on,
Oh,
okay?
okay.
Now, say I'm walking him over and now I need to get the halter on. And I don't know if this is a horse that ground ties like him. I don't know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the reins back on and I'm gonna make them, I have my halter ready, so I get it first, so I'm not like waiting. I got one thing here, okay? So I'm gonna take this off, but if he goes to go anywhere, I can grab this fast, okay? So I undo everything and you gotta be quick,
Yeah,
okay? So you'll pretty much take one off here, one hand here, second one here on.
oh my goodness. Yeah.
You do it as quickly as you can,
I
that's
could
why
do
it's
that
good.
100 times and not be as good at it as
Yeah.
you are.
Right, but you may not be that fast, but just know you need to be ready. You can't be, all right, where's the halter?
Yeah.
You have it ready.
Yeah. Now, with our limited experience, if we've already got a bridle on him, would
Yep.
we be just as safe as not trying to take it off and then try to put a halter on
You
him?
take it off when you have the horse confined.
Okay.
So if you're out in the open or stuff, that's not
No.
as safe for you.
All right.
But if you can get the horse to its stall, or you can get it in a paddock, and that God forbid it got loose, you still could try to catch it.
Yeah.
So it's not okay. Not going out in the road or
Yeah.
whatnot. Yes, you're
Yeah.
right.
So don't do that
Don't
out in
trade
the
it till
open.
you feel you can.
Yeah.
But it's safer for the horse to get rid of the bit.
Yes.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
safer for the horse.
Yeah.
But till you can do that, you lead him to some place where you could do the presto changer. All right?
All right.
Or you lead him to a place where the owner can come and do it. So whatever. But I wanted you to know the difference when there is. It's funny because when I have new riding students and everything, I'll see them attach, and that's another thing. You will never attach so say you bring the horse into the barn, you manage to get it. So you manage to get it, and you bring it into the barn, and you don't know if it ground ties. Now, ground ties means this stays on the ground and he doesn't need any of this stuff.
Oh, that's enough of a sensation for him to
Correct.
just stop.
That's what John was asking me. So
Okay.
this is how he learned to ground tie, that I would leave this here. And then he would step on this and go, oh, all right. And then they learn just not to go. So it's like a dog too. When they see this hanging, they just, whatever. But you'll also see people take this off and the horse is on the cross ties like this. You never attach the cross ties to the bit, ever. Okay? So, now, say I had, Bud, you had a great question. So say, I know, Coach, you're being very patient with me.
I
Thank
know
you.
there's a lot of excess work for him.
All right. So say we go back and you bring the horse in. Okay. And you bring the horse in and he's still got the bit on and all of that. And you don't have anything, you want to put him on the cross ties. You will never attach this to a bridle. Here, I don't care if it's here, no. You go get one of the halters, and if you don't feel confident doing the presto changeo, put the halter over the bridle.
And then take the bridle off?
Well,
Or
you
just
can
leave him-
try, you may not be able to.
Yeah.
But then you may attach the horse to the cross ties.
Okay, so, yeah.
Because now it's not on his bit, and it's not on the thing.
But even a high on the bridle is not acceptable.
No, nothing on the bridle. You never tie a horse with its bridle on, to the bridle.
Yeah.
Okay, if you need the bridle on because say pieces broke or whatever happened, then you want to get this horse and you, like you said, you don't feel confident switching out, put the halter right on over the bridle. And it could be either halter. So even
He's
this
looking
halter.
at you, he goes, really 3 of them today?
Yeah, exactly. So even this here, you could do over the bridle. You can still weave this up over the bridle. And notice I want to encapsulate the reins. I don't want them dangling ever, because that's another thing for you or the horse to step into. And if I had to, I could hook my cross ties to the rope. Okay?
Yeah.
Show him your bling brow band. So, all right, any questions? Du passage. Come on. Oh, that's not too fast. You're really kind of slow with that, huh? Come on. Shh, shh, shh. Come on. Come on. Oh boy.
So you make them dance, huh?
That's Piaf.
Oh.
Oh boy. Now
You make them sit?
he can almost.
Yeah.
Really?
Now he gets it.
All right, now aside from a trick to entertain us,
Yes.
why would you want him to be able to dance?
That's part of one of the movements that we compete in. Passage is where the horse is in super collection. And so when I taught him that from the ground, when I'm on him now and I collect him and he knows to frame up and he'll start. So I don't have to use my spurs and pull like most
Oh,
riders
wow.
do. So he's trained. a
That's
little-
excellent training.
Oh, yes. That's why I'm.
That's why I'm good, right?
Yeah. But yes, that's part of that response training that they learn. But yes, that is not really a trick. It's part of his actual education. There are 2 movements in dressage. I know. Come on. Piaf and passage. Piaf is what I just showed you, where the horse stands in place and he's in super collection and he just, offers this.
So super collection is what I euphemistically call dancing?
Yes.
Okay.
So, well,
Because
there's
what I do that's called dancing is not funny at all.
now, see that?
Yeah.
Something, okay?
What was
so,
different?
Right?
Yeah, heard
something different.
something.
Yep, and that's a pretty relaxed horse. All of a sudden, oh.
Yeah.
You remember they're wild animals, they could spook at anything, you never
Oh,
know.
yeah.
So you gotta be kinda ready.
How's you with air balloons?
Good. Yeah, and he's actually good. I've conditioned him with umbrellas too. You can come out and snap them, but this is a whole set of different training, Bob. I went special for that. This man comes from very long story of his life short. He broke 300 horses in the outback. Tristan Tucker was a young man in Australia, and he broke the horses, to be ridden. One of them hurt him very badly. So he wound up that he couldn't walk properly, whatever. The doctors told him, you'll never walk properly again, blah, 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 blah. Well, he wound up overcoming that. He went through a series of things where he retrained his brain how to walk. He doesn't walk with them. And he said, well, if I can do that for me, I can do that with my horses.
Oh.
So the whole concept, too, is to teach horses how to relax in their body. Hold this up. So he learned to do that by learning to do this first. Hold this up. Hold it. Just to hold each leg. So then, come on, you're quicker. So see how he knows how to just frame his own body? Shh, shh. So then when I get on him and I ask, and he's just like, I know what I want. I know what you want. See?
Yeah. And it's rhythmic too. I mean, it's really.
Yeah, well,
he's-
Piaf is.
Yeah.
I
Needs
taught
to
him the
be-
rhythm part But
You play the guitar while he does it?
Yeah. And passage is where they trot like that. They go forward, but very elevated. So he learned that from, right?
pick their feet up, it's like marching almost.
And this is all your training, Nona. This is
All my training.
Wow.
Right from, he knew nothing when I got him.
Now, I
He
know in the
knew nothing.
winter you send him somewhere else.
I go with him, I don't send him.
Well, but you don't stay with him.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
No,
yeah, nobody
we
rides
bought
with me.
them, though.
You board him somewhere else, but it's not really very local, is it?
Well, I had him in Warren. I might be over here at Foxmerle. I don't know. It always
Oh,
changes.
okay. No, I thought
But-
it was far enough away. So the reason I asked that
Oh.
is how,
No.
how challenging is it to getting back in the groove in the spring when you're getting back
Oh,
here?
No, I'm with him. I ride him. It's the
Okay.
reason I take him away because I can't ride out in the snow. So I bring him to an indoor
Your
facility.
snowshoes.
Well, true, but you can't. When it's that thick, I can't.
Yeah.
Can't dance on ice.
My horse
Yeah.
loved the snow, but
Yes.
hated, I didn't let her out in ice.
What dressage is, it looks very, how do I want to put it? It looks easy, but look at the muscle this horse has to have
Yeah.
to do it. I mean, he's 20, he's ripped. So, to be able to dance, to make it look elegant, they have to stay fit and use their abdominals. If you notice, he doesn't have a big blown out belly. He has to use his abdominals, tuck, and use himself.
Yeah.
So up over the back, the energy comes up over and all of that. So that takes years for them. It takes 6 to 8 years for them to come to full training. That's just to build the muscle. So I can't have any of that downtime because it only takes 48 hours for muscles to start to atrophy.
Yeah.
So if I don't do anything all winter, then I'm going to spend at least 2 months bringing back the muscle I lost. So anyway, it just takes forever to learn the crap, and it looks so simple.
Oh, yeah.
It looks so simple, and it's so hard. It is just so hard. But anyway, he's smart. Right? Yeah, I know. You're a bad horse. You're a good bird horse. So,
Now,
any
why
questions?
would you let him do that sometimes and not other times? Do you know that is he trying a different move on you?
Well, to be honest with you, you people are here.
Right.
He doesn't do this with me.
Oh, okay.
No.
No, I'm sure having people around, or like you say, a strange noise,
Yes.
a strange smell,
Right.
and all of a sudden it's sideways.
Yeah, yeah, a little bit. Like, and you even seen, like, he's usually here with me, very relaxed. But this horse, and horses come with they come to the planet with different personalities. This horse, as big as he is, he's not that confident. He's afraid of everything. This horse is afraid
He's a whip.
of everything. Now, I have other students' horses. Some of them are brave, some of them much more confident, much more generous to train. This one is not that generous. He makes me work to train him with everything. They come just like people. They all have their own. And that's why when you go to a situation and you don't know the horse, you don't know their persona, you don't know if they're a confident or a bold horse. A bold horse will come and charge